Hi. Okay, so this week I've got a really fascinating piece by the artist TMNK, which stands for The Me Nobody Knows. Now, TMNK, real name Scott Patterson, was an artist from New York City, where he made his name and his reputation before relocating to Wynwood in Miami. Now, this piece is particularly interesting to me because Sandy actually bought this in New York on the street about 20 years ago. I think she paid about $200 for it. Um, Now, whether or not she actually got it directly off him or not, I don't know. But we had it just locked away in storage up until like a few years ago when he was brought to my attention, and I was like, oh, hold on, I think we have one of those, like people do out in the garage. Um, and so I pulled it out. And I was like, whoa, TMNK. And I remember actually about 10 years ago thinking, oh, we could cut the bottom off here. Look at this. It's got all this plaster damage. I thought, oh, we could cut this off and maybe it wouldn't look so bad. Well, I'm so pleased I didn't. Now, if we just turn it around here, he's actually signed it or pointed. Well, he signed it again, but he's written not damaged. This is how I found it. Painted Masonite. Now, if you look online at his stuff on eBay, a lot of his stuff is all on canvas. So the fact that this is on this plasterboard and signed on the front and the back is, yeah, I think that just adds to its rarity and value. Now, a lot of his stuff he would write "Nobody Cares" on it somewhere. He hasn't done that on here, but he does have his sort of signature three-pointed crown that he has. And of course, just the whole vibe of this thing just is his complete aesthetic. It's got you know, the gritty urban sort of street art that he's known for, but the messages he has in here. So we've got this guest list: Monica Lewinsky, Gandhi, MLK, Rosa, JFK, and then this is funny. He's got R. Kelly. Are you freaking kidding me? Hell no, which is funny. And then also, then he's got numbers here: 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, with it almost blank. And it's funny. I've stared at this a few times and just thought, oh, well, I wonder who I would have on my guest list for dinner. So, yeah, it's a really cool piece. Unfortunately, he's no longer with us. He passed away, committed suicide in 2016, which is a great shame. But his works that are out there really are quite poignant. So, and I'm pleased that we have this one in the collection. Anyway, thanks for watching as always. Like, subscribe, all those things, and bye.